Bills issued the following update early Wednesday afternoon. Damar remains in the ICU in critical condition with signs of improvement noted yesterday and overnight. He is expected to remain under intensive care as his healthcare team continues to monitor and treat him. Coley Harvey, as many of you viewers know, has been at the University of Cincinnati Medical Center since Monday night. Coley, it's good to be with you once again. And the news via a statement from the Bills earlier on Wednesday, somewhat encouraging. We're looking for any glimpses of optimism we might get. Also looking for any updates that there might be. What can you tell us at this hour?
Well, I can tell you, Scott, that I had a chance to talk with the spokesperson for the family, for Damar Hamlin's family, and that being a longtime friend of his, Jordan Rooney, and his statement to me early in the day backed up what we heard from the Buffalo Bills later in the day, and that is that there are encouraging signs of improvement. This isn't a sign that all of a sudden things are done, everything is over. No, there is a long, long way to go still for Damar Hamlin in this process. However, the fact that the doctors essentially saw some promising signs in their reading and testing of what they were able to do with Damar Hamlin, that is encouraging, but I also do have to point out, still in critical condition.
What can you tell us, Coley, about the scene there at the hospital on Wednesday?
You know, Scott, it's really interesting because all week, I've been in Cincinnati since Sunday. I got in town the day before the game, and ever since I've been here, it's been cloudy, it's been misty, it's been gray. We had a day where it just poured rain. Today, the sun came out, and the sun came out just as we were going on air to give the update that we got from Jordan Rooney about how the progress was coming along for Damar Hamlin. And in this moment, we're all kind of picking at anything that we can to salvage some hope, some optimism. Again, we have a long way to go in this process, but it just made you feel like, okay, there's more hope being given into the air here, and I think that's something that so many people who were walking around would also echo.
I hear you. I think we look for hope for wherever we might see it at this moment in this hour. I also think, Coley, that there are a lot of folks, and I would just say that I'm speaking of just of my own sort of, I guess, editorializing to a degree. I think I'd love to hear something from the medical staff at some point, just so we might have some clarity. Not that I'm owed that by any stretch of the imagination. It just would be helpful to give some clarity. Is there any sense of when that might be coming?
Scott, right now it seems like it's not coming, at least until we get to a stage where perhaps we're seeing this family walk out of the hospital with their son and their loved one. We have been checking in with officials at the University of Cincinnati Medical Center all throughout this week if they're going to provide any update, and every time the message is no, that's just not our policy right now. The hospital is essentially deferring to Damar Hamlin's family as well as the Buffalo Bills, allowing them to issue any types of statements. But again, where that can get lost is sometimes there might be a miscommunication in what exactly we're hearing in terms of an update, whether it's oxygen levels that are getting to a certain point or whatnot. The doctors themselves know what they're actually looking for.
Again, I think everyone understands there's privacy and everyone respects it, but it's pretty clear, Coley, that there's a nation, not Buffalo Bills fans, not football fans. There's a nation that's pulling for this young man and are just hoping for the sun, metaphorically, to come out for him and to be able to share some good news. Coley Harvey from the University of Cincinnati Medical Center with the latest. Thank you so much. As SportsCenter continued, Donovan Mitchell and the Cavaliers come up clutch in Cleveland, plus an overtime thriller in Philadelphia as they continue to win at home. We take a look at the top of the East. Tim Legler explains the team that he believes is a true contender and who he likes best. And with the playoffs on the line, how the Packers and Lions could each walk out of Lambeau with a victory on Sunday night. We'll pay the bill with Bill Barnwell.